Let's welcome brothers Scott and Seth Avett, Bob Crawford, and Joe Kwan. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here with us. You guys are so busy on tour right now, but you squeeze us in, so we appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
What has this been like for you, this rise to fame? You guys seem to be everywhere right now.
Yeah, we seem to be that way.
Yeah.
I was watching that video going, who are those guys? Man,
Yeah.
those guys are busy.
They're everywhere. Those guys are everywhere.
Being everywhere, the most important thing I think we all do is try to be here, wherever
Yeah.
we are, at any moment,
good.
you know.
What's your inspiration? Because what I find fascinating, your sound, it's kind of like now been permeating throughout the rest of popular music. It's like folks are coming to where you guys are.
It has happened. I think there's a lot of things that caused that shift in popular music. For us, it was an instant love of pop music as children, living in a small town, but being surrounded by who we were in the country, being country music and American roots music, and taking all that, growing with it, expanding upon it, relating to it, reacting to it, and it's made us what we are. And as far as the bigger scope, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I wouldn't pretend to know, but it seems that there is an ebb and flow with popular music, and much like Bob has articulated very well in the past, it's kind of like politics. People have a certain thing, and when they get tired of that type of thing, they want a different thing next. You know, so. It makes sense if you look at the patterns of popular music that there's, you know, kind of a dance sort of era, and then there's like a folk era, you know, and then there's a rock and roll era, and I think that there's been some good timing for us. Of course, if you go for nearly 20 years, you're bound to catch some of the good timing somewhere. So that's been our take on it. We just keep going. That it'll resonate somewhere.
Yeah, it definitely resonates because you guys are so popular right now. You've got the rock theme, you've got folk, you've got even some of your inspiration includes Disney. What do you mean by that?
There's a lot to draw from, you know?
Yeah.
Like talking about like going back, and if you look at other times when folk music or Americana music has been popular, there was less to draw from. At this point in history, 2016, we've got a lot to draw from. We all grew up watching Disney movies. We did listen to Bob Dylan and Woody Guthrie, but we also listened to Beastie Boys and Led Zeppelin and just so many things. Mos Def, I always bring him up. Like there's all these great American music examples to draw from. So we draw from all of them.
Well, you guys are going to perform for us coming up, the Avett Brothers. You don't want to miss it. Their single, Ain't No Man. They're going to perform it right after this.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.